Good afternoon, everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off Good Project. We got my paneling that I had got for free from a mobile home demolition a year ago. We went and got that and got it home last night. And then all I've done was got 2 sheets up. So, one thing, my leg was cramped up from sweating so much. I'm missing some minerals. I don't know what exactly, but I'm working on that. It was a sauna in here. I have the fan blowing on me, so I'm better off now. And the humidity is way down from what it was. It was a sauna in here, and anyway, it is what it is. So, I was slow, and also we've had hardcore, intense rain today. So, this was all I was able to get up. It was raining light when I worked, so I didn't have my camera. I was working right there, outside on the table, and then it started raining hard. And that's it. That's all I managed. I cut 2 sheets and I put it up. And then it rained, and it rained, and it rained. It really rained. So I just was playing around. I took some of that bundle of wood from the Amish that I got, that trailer load that I hauled, and I'm resawing it on an old Sears Craftsman table saw, Sears Roebuck table saw I got for free for this purpose a while back. And I'm getting 1x2 something or other lumber, basically 1 inch by 1.5 inches or so. I'm not worried about the exact dimensions as long as they're all the same. So I'm ripping it. As you can see, I've got some tree bark after ripping it, but this is what I've got. See, some useful lumber. I don't care about the tree bark on one side. So that is working out. There's the pieces I ripped off. I did not do it on camera because I've never used it before. I had no idea what it was going to do, if it was going to kick back or cause me trouble or anything, or if it even ran. So I ran 3 boards on it and it worked. So I'll probably let you watch the next time. So I've got some furring strips that I can put up, and I'm about to fasten this on. I just tacked it in place. What I'm going to do, and I've got to get some hooks before I go any further. I'm going to try and see if I can get my pegboard on the wall here, and I'm going to frame out the where the pegboard's going to go on the wall, so that it hangs on securely and firmly. So I've got these going across, and I'm probably going to go across underneath on every stud, just because I'm going to be hanging everything I have on it, all my tools and everything. And that's 20 on center, so it's not like it's going to be overkill, and I do want it supported well. So I am going to get some hooks and see if that's deep enough to stop the hooks from hitting that when I put it through the pegboard. So we'll be back. Well, it's going to work. I got some hooks. I put it through the pegboard and I see that it doesn't stick out far. And no matter what I try, no way can I hit that paneling behind. So that's going to be fine. So, which nails am I going to use? I want this to be really strong. I'm going to nail it in place on all the studs, if I can hit them. I hope I hit them. I have to run a line. Down the center of that. Each one. And as I said, I'm probably going to frame in along the studs as well. That way this is going to be really strong. It can hold some weight. You know me, I like to overbuild. That feels good. Solid. Part of the building. Okay. Now I've got another one. It's got to go higher. At 2 feet, so I'm going to have to measure and mark where it's going to go. This is the 2-foot pegboard, 24 inches. The pegboard is 24 inches. So, top to bottom here. Almost could use some tape here. That'll be the top. I can't see that line. That's where it's going to be. Okay. Now I'm going to do a third measurement so I can get it straight in case the wood is warped. Okay. Good. We're going to have a pegboard here soon. Well, relatively soon, because I still got to get the up and down framing. I want to make sure it's strong. I don't know if it's enough, because we're going to have that bowing out if I've got no center support. I don't want it to bow out in the middle. Should have measured to the bottom of my line. I can't see. I gotta get a chair. I'm gonna get this piece up there. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna have to get on a chair so I can see. Fighting flies are driving me insane. So forgive me if you see me jerking around like mad. Oh, there's worm poop on everything. Disgusting. But worm poop is unavoidable right now. It's on everything. One straight edge. It's gonna be fun to cut. I need one more, so I'm gonna have to rip some wood if it doesn't rain on my head. Now, I already probably got my $10 worth of lumber from furring strips from that load. Remember, I bought a whole bale, 4-foot round bale by 8-foot long of lumber, of cutoffs, cast-offs like that, from the mill for $10. So I'm going to cut that up into the pieces I need and get that mounted on the wall. Missed that one. Went in crooked. You can feel that one went in. I'm going to have some pegboard today. I don't know how straight that is. I'll get that last one up and then we'll get the pegboard hung. Be back in a minute. Everything's wet and humid, so the pegboard wants to bend on me. It's awkward. Everything wants to bend. Oh, this isn't fun. I can't do this alone. There's no way. It's press board. It's that fine particle board, so I'll be back in a minute. I definitely need help. Alright, what I need is to help hold this flush with the bottom of this. But press against the wall. That's hopefully good. Pressed against the wall. Okay, hold on. It's warped from the humidity, so it's giving me struggles. Alright, give me my hammer, please. And then press hard with that, please. Does it still look good?
No, go ahead.
Alright. Okay, don't move. I'm going to get another one in. Okay, thank you. Now, before I go too far, let's see if the hooks go. Yeah, that's going to be fine. That's perfect. Now here I'm going to use shorter hooks where the garage door works, but I think I got a lot of room here because that door is never going to hit in this area. So I think that we're fine. And now I've got to tack this down everywhere. I'm thinking I might actually put a lip on in between each joint. Oh, it's hard. Where the boards meet. Well, anyway, I'm going to get that all nailed in. I'm going to put a bunch of nails so it holds up well. Then we can get the second one, and then we can start hanging stuff and see how it looks. Well, guys, it's time to hang up my hammer. Call it a day. That feels good. That feels really good. So I'm not sure how and where everything is going to go here, but you know, I'll be organizing with time. As I go along, I'll organize things. So here's the problem here with the longer ones, the longer pieces. But I can certainly hang my wood clamps here now, but I'm not using them. I can start cleaning off the workbench, get the tools out of my way. I do have more than this size hook. It just happens to be, this is what I grabbed in a quick hurry. I've got a bunch of these weird ones. They're good for packages and stuff, which I happen to have a lot of. Where to put that here? Get my stapler off the bench. Start cleaning up. There's a spare saw blade. I think that's what this is going to be good for. Put that over my saw. Yeah. There's that. Now I can clean up the bench. Clean this place up. Get it organized. Oh, there's a good hook. You know, obviously I'm going to be redoing this a lot with time. Right now, though, at least I can get my bench cleared off, get my tools hung up. That's a start. I'm liking it. It's a start. Well, dinner's just about ready. So, another day done at the off-grid homestead. Well, the off-grid project, I should say. We're striving to become off the grid and self-sufficient on a budget. So we're working on it. I see one nail punctured there. That's a problem. I'll have to pound that nail and it'll sink itself through. It's going to be some time adjusting. I'm going to wash this board down. I have no idea what that is. I'll wash this board down. I've got another piece, but that'll be another day. Doing that in there. We'll frame that another time. It's late. I know I didn't get a lot done today, but that's because of the weather. But I'm happy to have this. This is a huge, huge deal for me. And so I've got the pegboard, workbench, storage shelves, space underneath. Looking good. This is a big step towards having a workshop. Alright guys, I think I'll call it a day here. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Please like, subscribe, and share as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. Talk to you later.